Introduction. The art of staying out the way is offering maneuvers that will enable you to stay out the way of society's barriers, pitfalls, traps, and evils. Specifically, I'm referring to you avoiding any negative and damaging situations that either leaves you miserable, penniless, lifeless, or incarcerated. This book will introduce exactly what the phrase staying out the way entails. Staying out the way is an art in every sense because it requires creative and technical skill. My goal is to share my vision and wisdom with you about this skill so that you could use it as a life tool for yourself. The art of staying out the way will provide a description of what makes a dark place such a challenging place for anyone to reach their full potential while surrounded by the darkness. Also, many other situations share similar barriers, pitfalls, traps, and evils. With this in mind, everything shared in this book should be translatable for a variety of readers. I will share some of my best practices maneuvering through such situations. I am a firm believer in the fact that if you are able to make it out of a dark place, then you are more than capable of making it anywhere else. The art of staying out the way should apply to whomever, despite character distinctions. Also, this book applies to whomever, regardless of the uniqueness of their dark place. A dark place is either an internal condition, such as your self-esteem, mentality, and spirituality, or it could be an external condition, such as career situation, living condition, and school situation. Essentially, a dark place is considered dark whenever there's either evilness, unfortunate difficulty, or a high level of uncertainty present. We must first learn that the art of staying out the way of any harmful situations, disadvantages, pitfalls, unhelpful traps, unnecessary trouble, and other evils in order to become successful. While reading this book, it is important for you to be open and reflective. Our ways of thinking are shaped by our personal experience and observations. Also, the way we receive information is shaped by the same. I must admit that this book is partially shaped by my lived experiences and observations. Therefore, my thoughts are shared from a personal and professional perspective. But I remain as honest and reflective as possible. There are maneuvers that I've learned and practiced over the course of my journey. They have helped me stay out the way. However, the maneuvers offered in this book are transferable to anyone's situation. Each following chapter will offer maneuvers that you could use for gradually bettering your position in life, and they are meant to sharpen the moves that you're already making as well. It is very important that you hone the art of staying out the way, considering the many barriers, pitfalls, traps, and evils that all exist out there in society. Once again, every maneuver offered in this book is transferable. And hopefully my testimonies are relatable to others' personal and or professional experiences. We have all experienced a dark place at some point in life. This dark place could have been either physically, mentally, or spiritually disturbing. Specifically, a dark place is filled with uncertainty, pain, evilness, unhappiness, danger, failure, anger, desperation, losses, and other negative features. Physically, a dark place could be a broken home, jail, an unfulfilling job, and or an unsafe neighborhood. Mentally, a dark place could be a person's blurred thoughts about committing suicide, homicide, or other criminal acts. Metaphorically speaking, a person could feel as if there's a dark cloud floating over him or her. Internally, this person may feel hopeless, depressed, and unlucky. The darkness may overwhelm a person, and as a result, she may begin to believe that God does not favor him or her. Whenever people completely lose faith in themselves and God, this is the darkest place for any person to exist. But once again, we've all been in a dark place before. Some of us made it out, but others still remain in the darkness. If you're anything like me, then you've made it out of the darkness, and before long, you were threatened by it again and again. The darkness has plenty barriers, pitfalls, traps, and evils. I have experienced the darkness both physically, mentally, and spiritually.